Hey guys, hope you're all doing good today. So for today's video, what I wanted to do was make a video using products that I haven't used in a very long time. What I feel like it's a very long time because I feel like I get stuck with the same products that I like and I keep using those in all of my videos. So I got a whole bunch of things that I haven't used. You guys know that I have some of my makeup in my restroom, and so I know for sure I have makeup there that I haven't used for a long time, and I've kept my most used makeup in a little box right here and probably behind me. But there are a few things that, you know, I know for sure I forgot about. So today I picked up, or I gathered all the things that I wanted to use in today's video that I haven't used in a long time. So hopefully you guys find this video fun, and they're just products that you probably don't even hear about anymore. So let's get started with the first thing. Actually, this is fairly new. This is just a moisturizer, so it has activated charcoal in it. Okay, I hate when I start filming, but I don't put my hair back. Let me grab a clip. So the only thing that is not something that I haven't used, like that's not something old, is this moisturizer, which looks kind of weird. Well, it looks kind of weird when you pump it out because it's gray, but I wanted to do everything right on camera so you can see. But I'm excited to use some of these products. Like, it's not like too exciting. I mean, not like I'm gonna have a party, but there are things that I haven't used and I'm like, why haven't I used you? So for primer, I'm gonna use this one by Becca. This is the Ever Matte Poreless Primer, and I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna start trying it again because I've told you guys that this one seemed like it would leave a white ring around wherever I would apply it. So I'm gonna keep trying it out because I feel like I didn't give it a fair chance, but it's this one right here. But it's a pretty good size for a deluxe sample. I'm pretty sure that that's what it is, like a deluxe size or something. And this one is for pores, so I'm just gonna apply it everywhere. But I think I'm gonna apply it probably all over my face because I'm not gonna use another primer. But we'll see. We'll see how it ends up because I'm not gonna put foundation right on top of it. I'm gonna do my eyebrows next. I mean, this one has felt really good since I started using it. It feels like cooling on the skin, but I just remember that as it was drying, it would look white. Okay, so I pretty much just applied it, you know, right here. I didn't really apply it all over my face. And then I have my brow kit. Oh my god, this is such an oldie. You probably remember seeing me use this all the time. This one is the Brow Zings. I was gonna say Brow Wings. Brow Zings in medium. This one is by Benefit. And I used to use this all the time. This one has a wax included in here, and then it has the powder, and it's perfect for today's look anyways. And I'm just gonna use my brush that I use all the time for my eyebrows. So I'm gonna use the wax first. Oh, let me zoom you in. There you go. I feel like you were a little too far. So the wax, I mean, it barely shows up. It's always been like that though. It's just a very light sheer brown, but I don't need it to show up that much. Then I'm just gonna top it with the powder. Have you guys ever used this product before or remember seeing it a lot? I remember seeing it on YouTube. Maybe not too much, but I remember seeing it for sure. And I told you guys before that that I am letting my eyebrows grow out, but I mean, I still clean the bottoms a little bit, but this one's actually growing. I had like this piece right there in the middle missing, and it's finally grown back out. So I'm gonna do the wax first on both, and then I'll go in with the powder so that way I don't have powder and stick it in the wax. And the reason why I wanted to do this one was mainly, or this type of video was mainly because I feel like I've been using the same foundations so much on here, and I realized that the most whenever I was getting my stuff for my favorites video of favorite products for 2016, and I was like, man, I don't use anything else other than these two foundations pretty much. I mean, I do from time to time, but not really. So yeah, with this wax you can barely see where you're applying it because it's so sheer. But I'm watching the primer first, or I'm watching the primer too, and no, it's looking good, so I don't see any white Maybe it could have been a combination between the primer and the moisturizer I was using before. I don't know which one it was though. I don't know what moisturizer I was using with it before, but I know for sure that it wasn't that one by Derma E because that's new. Okay, so now I'm just gonna use the powder from this one. And it's just a very, very light, it's a pretty brown. But I feel like sometimes I do my eyebrows really dark. So this is a little bit different. But that's okay, I don't think I should be doing them that dark anyways. Oh, that looks pretty good. I think they look a tad bit lighter on camera. And I'm also using a different setting on the camera because I feel like a few of my recent videos, my face, the products and everything has looked a little washed out. So let me know if you can see a difference the way that it is right now. So there, I mean, normal eyebrows, that's how they look. So again, this is the Browsings by Benefit. And I am going to clean up my eyebrows using a concealer. But I think I'll do that later because I don't want to do that right now. Okay, so the primer is looking good. And for today's foundation, I'm going to use this one. It's the Superstay Better Skin. Remember this one? I did used to talk about this one a lot. Oh, I forgot to put my little brushes in there, which I still have for the little kit. And I used to use them all the time. Okay, so I'm just going to shake this one up because I haven't used it in a while. But I used to use this one all the time. It was one of my favorite foundations. And it's just a very nice coverage foundation, but it's not like super, super full coverage or anything like that. It also has SPF in it. And it's just supposed to make your skin look really, really good. So, yeah. You guys remember this one. Yeah, it has SPF 15. It's oil-free, and it's the Better Skin. So, I have it in the color Classic Ivory, and I'm just going to pump a little bit on the back of my hand. What I'm going to do is just apply this. Oh, I remember how nice and smooth it feels. I'm just going to apply it all over my face with little dots. And it's a great color for me, too. I only applied like a pump and a half, kind of. Yeah, the primer's looking good. It's not looking white at all. I guess I'm just gonna say it had to do with the moisturizer maybe that I was using it with. And I'm just gonna blend this out. Look, you see it? And you see how it's covering up my redness right here? Oh my god, it looks so nice. I forgot. I'm gonna put it all over my eye too. I'm gonna show you a half and half. Do you guys see this? It's so nice. I can't believe I haven't used it in a long time. I've been stuck with my other foundations, but look at how nice it looks. So nice and smooth. Covered up my redness around my nose, and I have redness on both sides. And I have redness on my cheeks, but this one really covered it up. Look at how nice and dewy it looks. It looks nice. I mean, it's not dewy, it's pretty matte, but it makes my skin look kind of glowy. So let me, look, you see? Oh yeah. So if you're, man, I remember I used to really like this foundation. I guess I just forgot about it, but, and I'm pretty sure they still sell it. So if you're looking for a foundation, this one's really good. Drugstore foundation. I need a little bit more. Just a tiny bit. I'm impressed. I'm impressed all over again. And I forgot I was gonna mix it with, but that's fine that I didn't mix it because I'm glad I didn't, because I can see how I used to like it. I was gonna mix it with these drops from Sephora. These are luminous drops, but I didn't, so oh well. We'll use this one maybe later for like highlight or something if I remember. And now I'm gonna use this concealer by Avon, which I've never used on camera. And then I'm also gonna use the Bye Bye Under Eye. And this is the foundation right here. And yes, I just made that whole mess on the cap. It was a little bit dry whenever it came out at first because I hadn't used it. and I made a mess. Okay, so next I'm gonna use this Avon stick, this Avon concealer stick, and it doesn't have any words on camera, on the packaging or anything. There we go. But it just looks like this. It's just a concealer stick. And I'm also going to be using the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, which I haven't used in a long time. This one is in the color light, so it is super, super light. But I'm going to go ahead and just apply this on the bottom of my eyes. And I always use these. It's really creamy. The only problem with these is that you have to blend it out immediately because then it dries really fast. So I'm just going to blend it out and kind of just apply it all over. And this one dries really, really fast, so I do like to apply it and then blend it out right after. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna apply the Bye Bye Under Eye. I just feel like it's gonna be too much, so forget I said that. Because right now, my makeup's looking pretty good just like this. And this one is by Avon. It does give me good coverage, as you can see there. It brightens up a little bit too. I have all my things in order right here so that way I don't miss a step. So next I'm going to use my Cover FX contour kit. So mine is in the color N Light. And I know they have different tones for this little thing here. And let me see. I have some brushes that I've been using, so I'm liking those. I'm going to use the color number 4 over here. Just as my light contour, kind of like bronzer, because this one's not very dark. I'm just gonna apply it a little bit and then I'm gonna blend it out with my beauty blender. I mean, I can blend it out with this too. It should be fine. So there, you see how it just gives me like a light warm tone to my skin. Okay, so I am going to use the beauty blender just a little bit because I don't have enough practice with those brushes yet. I mean, it's easy to apply the foundation, the concealer and all that, but so there, this just gives me a little bit of warmth. I like it. Looks nice. That's all I'm going to use from there. And I'm going to set my concealer. I'm going to be using this contouring palette by Wet n Wild. I like this powder because it's really, really fine. Like as soon as you put it in there, like it does get a little powdery. But it's great for setting your makeup with, you see. You can kind of do a little bit of baking at the same time. And I'm also going to set the rest of my face. And I'm going to use the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible powder, and I'm just gonna set everything. Okay, so now let's see. My eye has been twitching all morning today and all day yesterday. I don't know why, but it's not like a little twitch. It's like on the bottom, and like I can really see it twitching. So if you see it twitching throughout the video, just know I can feel it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take a little bit of the concealer that I was using earlier because I need to clean up my eyebrows just a tiny bit. So just with that same concealer. And I'm going to take out a few little hairs here. And now I am going to... No, I'm not going to use this one. I am going to use the Chocolate Soleil, and this one is a little palette from Too Faced, and this one was one of their holiday collection sets. It was the Too Faced Carousel. I think that was the name for it, but it does have the Chocolate Soleil in here, and I'm also going to use this blush. This one's called Who's Your Poppy. Whoops. That was a lot. There we go. And from that kit, from the Too Faced Carousel, this little palette was one of my favorites. Both of the blush and bronzer palettes were my favorites from there. Not so much the eyeshadows, because they were a little powdery and not a lot of pigment. But look how pretty this bronzer is. I need to put a little bit down here. And then I'm gonna use that blush. Ooh, too much, too much. Am I still, yeah. Am I still recording? There we go. So pretty. And this one has a little bit of shimmer in it, but you can't really see that much, but it does give me a little glow, right? Looks really pretty. So now I'm gonna use a little bit more bronzer, and I'm gonna use the Lorac tanilizer, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of it and just apply it right on top of the other one. Because this one has more of a shimmer to it. The chocolate, the chocolate Soleil doesn't. I'm gonna apply this right here though. And whatever is left up there. Two very, very nice bronzers that I used to use all the time that I have forgotten about. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of this highlight. So before I apply my highlight though, I'm gonna use the Sephora Luminous Drops. And I haven't really used this product, but I'm just gonna use it pretty much. Ooh, that was too much. I'm gonna use it pretty much the same way that I use my Becca Shimmering Perfector. Yeah, I applied way too much. Because this one you can mix it up with your foundation, pretty much like the other one. But I grabbed a lot and you only need a little bit. So I'm just gonna apply it right here. And I'm gonna set it right away. I'm gonna use this highlight. Oh my gosh, I haven't used this in a long time. This one is the Snow Bunny from Too Faced. Look at all these products that used to be very, very talked about. And I'm gonna use this one over here that I remember seeing a lot on YouTube. So there. And it dries like good. It doesn't stay like super wet or anything. So that's good because it doesn't make your makeup look patchy. Look at how pretty that glow is. Do you see that? And I'm gonna apply a tiny bit on the bridge of my nose. They're very subtle, but it's nice. You see how much product I have left? Way, 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 way too much. And I don't have a napkin. I am literally putting that. I'm just gonna admit it. I'm putting it on a box that I have up here that you guys know that I have some makeup in there. So now I'm gonna do my eyeliner. I'm gonna use this one by NYX. This is the Wonder Pencil in medium. It's just a nude eyeliner. So they're just a little nude eyeliner. And I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I've been stuck on my Too Faced one for so long that I don't really use any other primer. I use the Too Faced one all the time and the MAC one. So I'm just gonna apply it with my finger. Really pretty. I mean, it's very smooth, made it very smooth. And I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Naked palette that I have seemed to forget about. So I don't have, okay, since I don't have like a setting powder, I'm just gonna use my regular powder to set the primer. Because it doesn't have one. I mean, it has one that's like pinky, but it's very, very shimmery, and I don't want that all over my camera. Stop recording. I'm gonna go in with the color Naked right there, which is just a pretty light brown. And just apply this on my crease. This is the perfect crease color, the perfect transition color. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, it's just right there. I think I'm gonna use the color Sin, this one right here, which is just a shimmery like pinky color, which is just like a shimmery pink color, and I'm gonna apply that all over the eyelid. Yeah, I think this one's fine. I was thinking about using Gold, which is Half Baked, which was one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. I mean, it still is, I just haven't used it, so I'm gonna keep this palette on my vanity because it has very, very pretty eyeshadows. Go ahead and apply this one all the way to the inner corner. And I'm gonna take the blending brush and just go right here. I'm gonna take the color Naked again, just with the smaller brush, and I'm gonna put that on the lower lash line. And I even have my electric palette right here because I was like, maybe I feel like using some color, but not today. Not today. I changed my mind. So next I'm gonna curl my eyelashes, and I'm gonna use a mascara that I haven't used in a long time, but it's not an old mascara or anything, which I do have one. I could use Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced, since I haven't used that one in a long time, but I'm not. I'm gonna use the Tartist. I feel like I didn't really like this one, but it's been some time now, so maybe it dried up a little bit. Oh yeah, it did dry up. This is much better than whenever I tried it before. Because before it was really, really wet. It was not good. But right now I'm liking it, and it's making my eyelashes really dark. Yeah, this looks way, way better. I need to curl my eyelashes a little bit more, but this is way better than before. And I'm gonna apply that on my lower lashes too. I am loving this mascara. I'm glad I didn't use it for a while so that way it can dry up. Look at how nice it looks. It makes my eyelashes really black. It gives them volume. Not a lot of length, but it gives them volume. It just looks nice. Looks nice. I'm gonna curl them a little bit, just a little bit. Hopefully I don't ruin this. Then they're gonna get all stuck together. Yeah, just a little bit. And I'm gonna apply a second coat on the top ones. That looks fine for an everyday look. And then, what do we have next? I mean, I'm pretty much done since I'm only gonna do like a regular everyday look. But next I just need my lipstick, and guess which one I'm gonna use. I am gonna use CoverGirl Delicious. I haven't used this one in a very, very long time, and it was one of my favorites, but then I put it up because I'm like, no, I need to start using new lipsticks. I need to start trying different things, and I put it up and I said, okay, I'm gonna give this one a break, and I did for a very, very long time. So here we go. Whoops. This is a very, very nice formula. I'm really appreciating it because liquid lipsticks, they are drying, and this one isn't. Oh my god, it looks like neon. You know which one was the other one that I hadn't used? Delicious, and there's another one that was more like a nude, not so much purple, but still, I mean, right now it's looking a little brighter on camera. So yeah, it's looking a little more neon on camera, a little bit more bright purple, but it's not. It's, which one was the other one? I can't remember, but I still, I mean, I have it. I'm gonna get it back out because the formula of these lipsticks by CoverGirl are really nice. They just feel really good and really smooth. So that's it. That's all I'm gonna do today. A very simple, everyday type of makeup look. Let me know if you like this video, if you remember me using some of these products before, or if you have these products too, but you haven't used them. Maybe, you know, you have an old makeup collection from the holidays, or just old products that you haven't used in a long time. Let me know which ones those are below. If you remember hearing so much hype about old products that we hardly ever see on YouTube now. But that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys liked it. I just wanted to do an everyday type of makeup look using products that I hadn't used in a long time. And that's it for today. I will see you all next time. Bye.